Welcome back to the podcast. Today I have my absolute best friend who I've kept in contact with every day since we haven't seen each other, Chris Ashley.
What is going on?
What's
Every
up,
day, man.
Chris?
We talk every single
Every
day,
day,
man.
dude. I call
Every
you.
day.
Is it you
Yep.
that I'm talking to, or who am I talking to? I feel like you, because you edit stuff, you put like a program that talks to me, and I think it's
Yeah,
you.
no, so this is Clone. I'm actually in the gym right now working out. So
I do it. This is Chris Ashley. He's the real life Tony Stark of Vine. Vine, right? Do you remember that?
I do.
So,
Vaguely remember
yeah,
Vine.
it is. So I wanted to have Chris on because first of all, I like Chris, so that's kind of cool, Second of all, we used to make videos together, Vines, obviously. That's usually what we do. We actually made some stuff outside of Vine.
We did.
Yeah, so I seriously
we
did a couple, and I'll play them.
I can't believe you just spent $1.5 billion on tacos.
What? Don't tell me you wanted one. Just try to say something.
We did. Here's with Chris. He was. I saw some of his vines, and I was like, this guy is a wizard with the computer. You know what I'm saying? He can edit. Right now, he can edit this and put all kinds of stuff behind me. I could be in outer space if I wanted to.
Right?
That's Chris. So, Chris, before we get really into the details of back in the day, the good stories like Hunter's story, what are you doing now, man?
Editing. Still the same. It's not the same. I'm doing it on a higher level now. But yeah, a lot of editing.
Higher level?
Higher level stuff, man. It's good.
And, you were already at a high level.
You helped slingshot that for me, so I appreciate you, man.
Dude, we go way back though, because it's not just we didn't just make videos. We took a vacation together.
Yes, that was huge. That was huge, man. I've never traveled. Yeah, it was my first time we went to Spain, and that was huge for me, man. I appreciated that.
I left my week-old baby boy to go on a vacation with Chris Ashley. My son was just born. Nah, it was for a job too, though. My son had just been born. He was like a week old, got a job, and I invited I had an assistant at the time. I don't know if you remember Danny. Danny was my assistant, and he didn't have a passport. So you were literally choice number 2. It wasn't like there was I went down the list. It was just like, Danny can't make it. I was like, you know what, Chris? I think he'd be fun to come out. We can make some vines together. It was like, I'm gonna hit him up, and you were like, I'm down.
I'm down, yeah.
Dude, it was like
New York and then to Spain.
Yeah, New York was fun. I still remember that macaroni bacon cheeseburger from that hotel.
Oh, right. Dude, I forgot all about that. Yes.
That thing was fire, man. I went to New York a couple times after that, and I could never find what hotel we stayed at because I wanted to go get that burger. Because it wasn't the hotel. It was like a little restaurant attached to the hotel that they would bring food up. Yeah. It was so good. But we went to New York. We made some vines. Probably play them here. Hey, let's just cross right here. Crosswalk right there. You should play the Powerball.
I got a better chance of getting struck by lightning.
You should play the Powerball with your editing skills. And then we went to Barcelona. That's how they pronounce it, And we were there for, 4 days. And I only worked 1 day, I remember. It was 1 day of working commercial.
I remember that. Yeah, you did your Taco Bell commercial, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dope. And then we went to the game. We got to go to the game.
The Barcelona game. It was fun. So and then we literally barely knew each other though at the time. We made a couple videos, and I was like, he seems cool. It's not like we were hanging out every day. I was like, let's invite this dude. Let's go. Right. It was fun. Yeah, but so you're saying you do editing for what exactly? For other bigger commercials and stuff now?
I'm doing bigger commercials. I've done stuff just with a lot of top companies, man.
I think I've seen you do some stuff for ESPN.
I've done stuff for SportsCenter, ESPN. I've done NBA. I've done the Panthers. I do a lot of basketball. I've done Chicago Bulls. I do them. I work with Chicago Bulls. It's been 3 years in a row. We've worked together on projects. I worked with Will Smith. I recently worked with King.
Oh yeah, I seen you work with Will Smith, dude. Why didn't you tell him to hit me up or something, man?
I did. I was like, yo, check out this guy. He was like, oh, I already know him. So.
Oh yeah. You should say, hey, Will, I got a guy for you, bro. This guy. I'm telling you, if you want some mediocre comedy on your page, hit him up right now.
Honestly, you know, I honestly think you guys would make some good content together because
I think we would.
Very chill. I think you guys could.
There's a lot of people I think I would make some fun content with. That's just the only thing is I'm not like, you know, like famous. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be more famous. I gotta do like maybe I'll start a controversy, get bad publicity, you know, get my name out there, and then be like,
start boxing, man. It looks like boxing's the route. Start boxing.
Dude, I would. You know what? I actually tweeted Jake Paul a couple times to box me because here.
Yeah.
I did train. Not really I did boxing for like 4 years, but I did MMA. So I did like but the classes were like I would take like a boxing class at night and every day. And then in the morning, I would do jujitsu. It was crazy. I would do jujitsu like early in the morning, like 9 a.m. And then I would go to Muay Thai, which was like later and then at night it was boxing. So like I did train in specific boxing. I was better overall MMA, but like I'm like, hey, I would do way better than Ben Askren. Come on, that guy went in there like, come on. Dude, you would do better than Ben Askren.
Right. I don't even train, and I would do better.
Yeah, you literally would just like run around. Ben's funny. He's funny. Yeah. He's like a dad. He seems like he got the dad bod and everything, and the dad jokes and stuff. But I mean, he's not a boxer. He's a wrestler. He's a really, really good wrestler. If they wrestled, it would be like vice versa. Like it would be that bad. That's how good he's at wrestling. But boxing, he's not a boxer. So, but I would be down. You know, I'd fight Jake Paul. Like, give me the $1 million. I'll fight for 3 seconds. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Put me in there for 1 minute.
Yeah, I think everybody would do that. For $1 million, I would fight him.
Yeah, it was like a minute long. You got like $8,000 a second or something. You know? Yeah. So, Chris,
now, did you watch it?
Yeah, I didn't pay for it. I actually just watched the highlight afterwards. I wasn't gonna pay for that fight. Like, it's here's the thing. I respect it because it's entertainment, but it's not fighting. Yeah, it's entertainment. Like you gotta separate. It's like WWE. Like it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? That's fun to watch. Kids like it. People get riled up. It's a good time, but it's not like UFC or boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's not the real fighting. That's my personal opinion. But it is entertaining. And Jake Paul is a master marketer. He's good. He's good at getting the eyeballs on the screen, you know. But
True.
If you want to fight, you know what I'm saying? Give me like 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3 years, get back into it. I got to get back in shape. I'm a dad, 2 kids, you know what I'm saying? I still, I can run a mile in like 15 minutes still. So not bad. Hey, so how did you get plugged in with these, like, I guess Will Smith, you work with Will, you know what? Just for clickbait, I'm going to put on my title. Will Smith editor on the podcast. Get those views, baby. How'd you get plugged in?
What was it? Caleb, I'm not sure if you know who Caleb Nisali is.
Yeah, I pretty sure. Yeah, we follow each other on Twitter. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so he's another editor. He was doing some work with them, and then he had a bunch of work, and he was like, "Hey, can you help me out with some stuff?" And I was like, "Of course." And I helped him out.
And then Will was like, "Chris Ashley is like an animal magnetism."
Yeah, I did. It was like a matrix where he was bending a spoon, and they was like, "Hey, can you help with this?" And I did it for him and gave it to him. Like the next day, they loved it, and then from there. So from there, what I was doing is that I would go up to their offices in Calabasas, get a hard drive full of footage, and then just find, because they shoot everything, and they shoot every day, and they have BTS galore.
Wait,
so
is it Will Smith, like, is just him? Like, this is like his team for his specific page, or is it like a company trying to create something?
Oh, it's a whole big company, production company. There's tons of people.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's like geared specifically for his like social media pages.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was like, it's not like he's posting that stuff like in a movie or something. It's like he's like, hey, I want to make content for my pages, and I mean, obviously, he's got millions and millions of followers. And
well, the thing is, though, he does stuff every day, and they're just constantly recording every single day. So
dang, that'd be hard.
Every single day.
Oh, dang.
So,
you know what? That would be hard.
Like speaking of, like I have a hard drive here. I pick up hard drives from them and just go through it and look for clips to edit.
You ever asked
that's what I started doing, and then they started inviting me over to his house, and we started creating content.
You went to his house?
I've been to his house quite a
You didn't even say, hey, you know David Lopez?
I did. I was like, David, I'm going, but I think you're out of town. You moved.
I moved. I moved to Idaho. No, it's not a big deal. Hey, it's not a big deal. You don't mention me to Will Smith, okay? It's not a big deal, okay? Yeah. But if it ever crosses your mind, don't hesitate. No.
We're gonna start DMing all your videos.
Yeah, just say, hey, this guy's got potential.
Yeah.
For last 4 or 5 years, he's had potential. He's gone nowhere, but he's got potential. Yeah.
He's got potential.
But so I feel like Will Smith is like, I feel like he'd be like the same he acts the same from his movies, like when he's a comedy movie. Like he's just like that guy.
He's that guy. He is that guy. From the moment he walks in the room, he's that guy. Like it's not like he turns it on when the camera turns on. No, that's who he is.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, that's what it appears. That's like me. I'm opposite though. I feel like I'm different off camera than I am on camera. I feel like on camera I try to act too much, and then off camera I'm just like
chill,
crazy. You know?
You're more crazy off camera.
Yeah. I think I've calmed down since. But when we used to make videos, my energy level was so high.
You're pretty high energy guy.
Yeah. But now, after 2 kids and after doing it for like 5 years, I'm a little bit more relaxed.
Kind of mellow out.
But like I think talking to you right now, it's like giving me that old energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, so I was like, but every time I was with Chris, it was like, Chris, you know, and then like, I felt like you would get annoyed at me because I was so high energy.
Nah, man, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
And then so you've been doing that for how long now?
With him for about 2 years.
2 years. Yeah. Holy bananas.
But
that's pretty cool.
So like I mean I was getting work prior to that, like doing a lot of stuff prior to that, but I started working with him, and then all of a sudden all these other companies and everybody hits me up with like, oh, you work with Will Smith, can you do stuff with us? And so it kind of helped a lot.
You don't because I know back in the Vine days you would create like content for yourself more consistently. This is like you kind of just do it every now and then for yourself now because you really have like a workload, or what?
And I try to say no to a lot of outside stuff because I still like creating content for myself too. I really do. But then I don't go a week or 2 days without getting hit up about something.
And is it like people like, hey, can you do this special effects? Like they just send you the footage?
I don't get that much like that stuff so much anymore. It's more so the company says, hey, we're looking to do something like this. We would love to work with you. So it's yeah.
Chris Ashley, dude. I knew you were always big time, dude. I knew. Yeah, that's why I was like right away. I hit him up. I was like,
hey, let's go to Barcelona.
Right? I was like, this guy's a Vine. Let's go to Barcelona because one day you're gonna run into some big companies, and I just know this guy had more potential. You know what I'm saying? No, but you had talent. Like a lot of people. Vine was great because it gave a lot of people who had like talent, an opportunity. Because you actually did like for me, I feel like I was just like funny, you know. Hopefully, I'm still a little bit funny. I don't know. I feel like I'm losing it, but you like I didn't have a very specific like set of skills like you could edit, and then I remember hitting you up and you edited. I still remember you edited the first video I think you edited for me was like a YouTube video, right? You did the Greatest Detective.
Oh yes, yes. Okay,
yeah.
There was a UFO one and there was a Batman one.
Trash bag. Yeah, we shot them all because you know me. Like, I mean, you have filmed with me a couple times. I would shoot like 10 videos like in a day. Like I was just shoot. I had all these ideas. So we did the Greatest Detective. We did the Batman one. We did the UFO one. We did the laser eyes, remember, with the baseball?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
I forgot
yeah,
about
that
that
one.
one. Yep.
Dude. And then those were all like in a day. I remember we're like, let's shoot,
Yeah.
let's shoot. And then this is the story we've all been waiting for. So Chris is a nice guy, all right. So everybody knows that. You don't have to, but so we were filming, and DJ Hunts.
Yeah.
Did you
He's
know
blowing up.
he got like 5 million on TikTok now?
Yeah,
Almost
man,
six,
the guy's
6
blowing
million.
up.
He's
Yeah.
blowing up. Dude, everybody like who touches me becomes gold, dude.
All right.
Yeah, but I stay where I'm at. That's not fair. Everybody's like, dude, I got Will Smith. I got 6 million on TikTok. I'm like, yeah, what happened to me?
He's blowing up. I see him.
But okay, so this was pre DJ Hunts. This was when he was just Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he always wanted to be in my videos, and he was a pretty good actor. Like, he got a little nervous, but he was pretty good when you really when you helped to focus. But so we went to film with Chris, and that was that same day we filmed the trash bag one and all that. And we were all filming, and me, everybody knows. I'm like, let's eat up. Let's order some food for everybody. Let's get it. In-N-Out, baby. So we ordered In-N-Out for everyone. And I think you were finishing a video. I don't remember. I think because I went in and I ate.
Yeah.
And then like everybody was going in and eating. And I think you were finishing filming something.
I think maybe it was Q Park was there and I was helping him with an idea.
Yeah, with a vine or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Chris had not come in yet. And here comes Hunter. This is what I love about Hunter. He just does whatever is on his mind. So he walks in, he's In-N-Out. There's only one burger and fries left, and he eats it. He didn't even ask. He didn't ask anybody. He was like, "Oh, food's here. I'm eating this." And then Chris comes in. And he's like, "Wait a minute. Where's my food?" And Chris being nice, he was like, "Oh, it's okay." But I'm like, "Dude, this dude hasn't ate all day. It's not okay."
And I look over, and Hunter's eating the burger.
Oh, this was yours?
Yours?
I'm like, wait a minute. Did you even ask whose burger that was? He's like, no. I was like, well, sorry, Chris.
Right.
So Hunter ate Chris's burger. We ended up getting Chris a burger. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I think I sent.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah, I sent Danny out. I was like, Danny, get out there right now. Get Chris's burger. I don't mess around, especially with
that was hilarious.
With my filmers and actors doing mess around. Were you there when Hunter in the drive-thru? Were you in the drive-thru with us? I think you were one of the people in the drive-thru with us. It was me. Yeah. It might have been me, Jay Mendoza, or you and Hunter. Because we went through the drive-thru In-N-Out. Same class, because you were there that day, because that's the day that we shot remember the opening the presents one, and then the Christmas tree flies out the door?
Yeah. Oh, they've got a lot. Man, I forgot about a lot of those. Those are really good.
Yeah, we shot a few of them. I would hit you guys up. You and Jay would usually come together.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure you were there that day, but I don't know if you went to go get the food with us. But we went to In-N-Out. I don't know if you remember. And I was like, hey, what In-N-Out? That's where we ate normally most of the time. Every time you came, I don't know, you just liked it. I think you just thought it was hitting or something. Right. I said In-N-Out, and everyone was like, yeah, let's get it. I was like, all right. So then I went In-N-Out, and I was like, I'm pretty sure you were there, but if not, then it was Jay, or both of you were there. And I was like, hey, Jay, what do you want? He's like, a double. I'm like, Chris, what do you want? You're like, a double onions, whatever. And then I'm like, Hunter, what do you want? And he's like, oh, I'm not hungry. I'll just take a $10 gift card. I was like, wait, what? He's like, oh, no. I mean, since you're giving stuff out right now, I'll just take a 10. Like, he wasn't. That was one of my favorite Hunter stories ever. I was like, you're not hungry. You'll just take a gift card.
Hilarious.
But like to have the courage, or like just to be like, oh, I mean, I'll just take a gift card. Like, I'll eat later. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But
I do remember that.
Yeah, you were there those days, and it was fun days. And but at that time you were already like doing it for a living, right?
Yeah, I was doing it for a living. I wasn't obviously doing it as where I'm doing it now, but I was doing it for a living and just doing a lot of just side projects also. So
yeah, but like you before Vine, you already knew how to edit and do all that, right? Or was it like during Vine, you're like, oh, I like this I'm gonna get into it.
So before Vine, I knew how to edit a little bit. And then Vine, I was like, oh, a lot of people like VFX on Vine. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh. And I knew how to do it a little bit. So I just started going at it and just saying, yeah, I know how to do that. And I would just make it up and I would figure it out. I didn't know how
I
to do it.
know. Yeah, I asked you
just figured
anything.
it out.
That's what it was. I'd be like, can you do this? You're like, yeah, I can do that. I'm like, dang,
In
he's
my
so
mind, I was
confident.
like, I have no idea how to
I'll
do
figure it out.
Yep.
I'll give you your video in a month, David. Don't worry about it.
I was trying to figure it out.
Here's one thing that you did do that I never forgave you for.
What is that?
I forgave you, but you filmed all of Barcelona. Remember, you filmed like a vlog for me.
Yeah,
and then
man.
you lost all the footage.
I lost all of that footage, and I think I shot something with J2 on there, and I lost all of that footage too.
Yeah.
And
I was like,
ever since that, I think about that all the time, dude.
Me too. That's why I brought you in, calling you. I don't care who Will Smith is. You messed me up, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, honestly, I think like everybody who shoots has one of those moments where you just accidentally delete all the footage and you're like, what the
So I shoot for myself a lot. Like now, like I still use some filmers and editors every now and then, like for maybe a bigger sketch.
Yeah.
But I don't edit. I'll shoot my own stuff and then I'll usually send it to editors now. But because that happened to you, I have fear every time. I'm fearful that I'm going to delete the footage.
Yeah.
Like I'm like scared. I don't even delete it off my memory card. Like I like download it on my computer. And then once it's on my computer, I leave it on my memory card and I don't touch it until the video's done and posted. And then I'll delete it. But I'm like, Chris, all footage deleted.
I have like 6 hard drives and I put the footage on all the hard drives and I put it on a portable drive and I carry it with me. Trust me, ever since then, I was like, I'll never do that again. I deleted that was a lot of good footage.
Dude,
I deleted all that.
Nobody believes that I went.
Right?
That's it. Where is the blog?
You have a scarf for it, right? Didn't you get a
I do. Did you get one?
Yeah, I got one.
I kept my
scarf. Yeah, but I have that scarf. Yeah.
I think I have it over there somewhere. I got the scarf and then I saved the tickets.
You did? Okay.
And then I saved the shirt that you left in. No, never mind.
I was looking for that shirt. You got it.
You left it. I just thought I'd get. It's a little big for me because I'm like half your size. But how tall are you?
6'2".
Yeah, I'm 5'7". So yeah, it's a little big for me. I'm 5'8" with shoes on. Here's one thing that we never got to do.
What was that?
We never got to play basketball.
Never. And I heard, man, you and Jay and Oscar got to play, right?
Oh, dude, that wasn't really play. We were playing in my front yard, and it was like a 9-foot hoop, and it was like bent. It was just like an old hoop that was there, and it was like me, Jay.
Who was the fourth? Yeah, who was the fourth guy?
Oscar and Cody. Remember Cody Jones?
Oh, Cody. Yeah.
Okay. And we played like 2-on-2, but it was like we were wearing jeans and stuff. That wasn't basketball. You know, it was like if you were there, you probably would like. It's like you're not trying. You know.
Yeah.
But I know that you were at least I thought you were good. You know, based on your son being all world. You know.
Yeah.
And I knew I was pretty good. At least back then. I haven't played in. I got in a league I think I asked you once to come out to play in our league. Like, hey, would you want to come down and play in our league once? Because I think we need an extra player or something. And you almost did it. But it was just like, it was just hard because it's like 2 hours for you.
Yeah,
but it was like, just to play a basketball game. But in our league, I did a men's league for a little bit. But I tore my rotator cuff.
Okay.
So it's like it starts with an S, the technical term, like spinaciatus or something weird like that. So I got a 60. Yeah, it's one of those in there. You know, it's right there. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it. That is the spinaciatus.
Yeah, that's the one. so I tore it 60% tear, which is a lot because usually it's like people say that it's like a 10 to 20% tear, but 60%. I tore it like more than halfway. So I haven't played since then. That was like
hold on. What was the move to tear that? Like
I went back to get a ball.
You had to go back. Okay.
Yeah. I the rebound and I jumped and then I mistimed it, but I was still trying to get the ball. So I went really fast and I just heard and I was just like, and here's the thing. I think 3 years ago now. So I haven't played like a year. So I tore it 3 years ago. And then for one of those years, I played on it. So it was torn. And at the time, because I did play basketball, I could I was 5'7", 5'8". I was grabbing that rim 2 hands easy, at the time. You know what I'm saying? I could tennis ball, soccer ball, I'll put it in the hoop. Basketball, maybe if you do alley oop,
Okay.
it was just harder to grab. But I was, I can get up there easily, like from 2 feet down, and was able to, and I like in my 20s, so I had some
Some
hops,
nice bounce there.
for being so small, and I was fast and I was quick, so I did play basketball almost my whole life. So I was like, I've never had an injury ever, and I decided I'm gonna play on this, and it just was bad. Like I was like every now and then I'd pop, like, I know, just bad, but like a couple Tylenol before a game, so I don't have to feel it. But it got so bad because I think originally maybe it was just like a 30% tear, but then like I played on it for a year, and it got to the point where I would, like, obviously I took Tylenol so I wouldn't feel it, and I would shoot it, and my arm would just go out and it'd be like a air ball, like hard, like from 3, like it was just bad. And I was like,
so you weren't like,
right.
You seen the movie Rookie of the Year where the guy, he broke his arm and all of a sudden fast? You weren't that guy.
I was hoping. I was like, this is no, but I never had a real injury. So then once I started really like airballing, like, cause I was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't bad, but I was small, quick, whatever. And once I started,
wait, I heard you were airballing prior to the tear.
No, that was my left hand.
Oh, that was
got some footage, I'm not left hand. I was practicing. No, but I had some skills and stuff. I actually went to play for a NAIA college when I was a freshman, and I actually made the team and everything, which is I just walked on and made the team. And because I had bad grades, so I graduated high school with a 2.0. I think people know that by now. So I barely graduated. So my grades are bad, and I wasn't taking anything serious. So I like walked on, made the team, and then I quit because I was just like, this is too much work. Like high school was fun, and then college, you're like, what do you gotta wake up at 6 and run 5 miles? What are you talking about? I'm not gonna do that. So yeah. Anyways, I would have loved to play basketball. I think we would have impressed each other.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Remember.
I still play a couple times. I play 2 times a week. I was playing daily. Now I just play 2 times a week.
With Will?
Played yesterday. Yep.
With Will?
Nah, with some local friends of mine. Man.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. He was there.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Now I'm playing with LeBron and Davis.
Oh,
I don't say anything, but I'm playing.
Yeah,
I'm on the Lakers practice squad.
You're Chris Ashley. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait. So this is a side note, but on topic, your son was really good at basketball.
He still is really good.
He still is.
At Cal Poly Pomona. Yeah, he's
in college right now? Because that was a long time ago when he was in high school. I feel like he would be almost graduated.
No, yeah. So he's in his second year.
Second year.
Yeah, Cal Poly Pomona. So.
And how tall is he?
He says he's 6'4". I don't know, but yeah,
6'3". With shoes. With shoes.
Yeah,
maybe.
But he can jump and he can dunk. He can shoot.
So at what point, at what age was he like better than you now? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's reached that point yet.
Yeah, not yet. You still got that old man's like mindset, skills like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Just all IQ.
No, you know what? I think maybe it was probably a couple of years ago. I was like, oh yeah, he can go.
He can go. Like I remember I remember growing up when I played basketball. I had like older uncles that would always dominate. Like they would beat me. I was just small. I was like in junior high, and then I remember the point where I was like, I'm better than these fools. What they could, And I was like, they can't hang with me at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, once the kid realizes that, it's kind of you're like,
over, right?
Yeah, it's over. He's not gonna go. He's not gonna let you beat him again.
Yep.
Do you get to play with him, or you just play with friends?
Yeah. No, he was with me yesterday. So because he goes back to school in August. Yeah. So right now.
Do you think he's gonna do it for his whole life? Like you want him to try to pursue like NBA, or do you want these overseas or something?
That's his goal. I mean, he has the potential to do it. It's just his goal. Yeah.
Dang, NBA, dude.
Yay.
Yeah. I've never met the only person I got that I kind of knew that not knew but like had run-ins with through practice was Kawhi Leonard. I went to San Diego State a couple times and he was there. But like I've never like met an NBA player before they're in the NBA. Really? You know what I'm saying? Like before they're in the NBA. Like someone like I've never seen Maybe people I played against, I just don't remember their names because I went to a couple tournaments and stuff, and maybe there were some guys that were like really good, you know. But I never like said that guy's gonna make it to the NBA, you know, like you could kind of tell when someone's just got the mindset, the work ethic, the skills, and you're like, dude, that guy's going
I think
somewhere.
a lot of it's the mindset, because I see a lot of players or kids with skills are really, really talented, but it's like the mindset's not there. So
That was me.
yeah.
Oh, hold on one second. Sorry. That my camera, which you probably know because you're like an editor, you know,
I probably
guru.
delete that footage if I had it.
Yeah. All right, let's start over. Welcome to the podcast. We have it's the 30-minute thing.
Oh, okay.
You know, with cameras.
Yeah,
So it's not considered a movie camera.
Wait,
right?
this has already been 30 minutes?
Yeah, usually I go about 45 minutes. It's a good time. That's why I didn't say anything in the beginning, because we're having a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it felt like 5.
It felt like 5 minutes underwater. Just kidding. But it has that 30-minute time limit. So most camera guys, like, you knew that. You probably knew that. I remember when I was recording with Josh Darnett, he was like, oh, I'll tell you all about that. Because he's not like a huge editor, but he has edited his stuff. I never really edited any of my stuff. Maybe one day I have to, but as of now, I still have editors.
You still have editors?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But you're shooting on your own?
I've been shooting a lot on my own just because it's just easier, you know?
Yeah, because you have a whole team.
Oh, yeah. I still kind of have a team. So Jordan's still around. He's been around for like 4 years since.
So he moved with you?
No, he edits all my stuff.
Oh, he just edits.
I send it to him.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then did you ever meet Isaiah? I don't think you ever. I think he was after you, but he was for a couple years. He's been in a lot of my videos. Really good actor, really fun kid. He's been, you know, he comes.
He has the blonde hair.
Yeah, he'll have blonde hair.
Yeah.
He changes his hair. He has like long hair. He's always he's 19 at the time. I think he's 20 now. So, you know, at that age, you're always changing your hair and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But he's been in a couple of my videos. But normally I'll like have me and him and maybe my cousin, because I moved to Idaho and my cousin lives like an hour away from me. So he helps me. So it's like 3 of us. We'll film it and then we'll send it to Jordan.
Gotcha.
You know, so maybe I'll send some stuff to you.
Hey, man.
Would you put me?
Old time's sake. Yeah, just send me some stuff.
Yeah, you'll be like, oh, I lost it. Yeah. It's gone. You'll be like, and it's gone. I'm like, hey, Chris.
Wait. How's Idaho, man? How is it?
It's nice. It's relaxing. It's a different way of living. You know, for me, I wanted to be a little bit more peaceful, and it's like there's less people here. You know. Very nature oriented. So like we go like river rafting, we go hiking, we go camping, you know, we do a lot of more outdoorsy stuff. So it's a lot more nature oriented. I felt like, you know, over in San Diego, I was so fast paced. Like it's such a fast paced life. Over here, slower pace, which is nice. And that's kind of what I wanted for now. And you know, I didn't expect the world to go the way it did, you know?
Yeah.
You know, because my original plan was to like fly back like you know, every 3 weeks or something for a few days, you know, but I didn't expect things to like shut down. You know, none of this was part of the plan. So I had to adjust, you know, to a lot of things. But now, you know, things are kind of a little easier, more of the schedule. I feel like I get back into it. But, you know, right when we moved, it was like nothing for like, you know, everybody shut down for like 3 or 4 months. So like right when we moved, it was like, oh, well, I guess not doing anything for a few months.
Let's shut it down.
Yeah, everything was. But you know me, though it was hard, I had like 10 videos lined up already. You know, like I wasn't like I didn't have any. I always have content ready to go. So I was like, this is what I prepare for. This exact. No, my wife would always be like, why are you always working, making videos? Like, don't you have enough? I'm like, you never know. You never know. I said, I would even say, like, what if I like, you know, break my leg or something, you know, and I can't do anything for like 2 months. Like, I gotta have content. You know, I always prepared for the worst. Not this bad, but I prepared for you know, a scenario where I couldn't film or anything for a couple months. So I was able to kind of survive that. But you know, now it's kind of just more relaxed. And that's why I started the pod. Like, let's have some fun. I do like Pokemon. I do just sketches, and I'm still writing. And I kind of step back from that to let my mind rest a little bit because it's hard,
But to do it on a daily basis, yeah, it gets tough.
Ideas, dude.
Yeah.
You know how many ideas I've come up with?
Right?
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Like I literally thousands and thousands of ideas. Like when it comes to vines, I had I think easily over 1,000 vines. Like I still have them all saved. So it's like 1,142 vines I made or something. Like I kept them all. And then I have like, I think for the last 4 years, one video a week on the weekend sketch. So do the math. I don't know. Hundreds. I'm not gonna. I hate math. Math needs.
What you say? You had a 2.0? Yeah, you're definitely.
I'm not gonna do that math. It's a lot.
Right.
Lots of numbers. Okay. So, I kind of was like, but you are in a good place. That's really like that. You get to make videos for the people, but social media is so different and harder now. I think personally.
Do you really?
Yeah, because it's like. I said this a couple times and I've already posted it one time. I said social media rewards quantity over quality.
It does.
By far.
Yeah.
They want you to post like 3 posts a day, get your engagement up, reach the algorithm. I'm like, maybe that works for like super hot people, but not me. Like if I'm posting 3 selfies a day, that'll I don't do that. Nobody wants to see
followers if I do that.
Yeah. You're like, what the heck is going on, David? I don't want to see your face. Put on a costume and do something. So it rewards, I think, and then because of that, it makes your content really stagnant and repetitive, and so it works for this generation because you could do some 2 TikTok dances and then maybe like a selfie or something, and it'll help. It'll work. But for me, like my bread and butter was comedy sketches. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
original ideas too.
Original, yeah. I focused on original. I focused on like, how's this funny? And you can't do that. Like that's once a week is hard, and I can't be doing that like posting every day. So I had to, because I tried to, and then I was losing my mind. Like I was like. I felt like Jim Carrey in the number 23, Like I was like Will Smith and I Am Legend. Tell him I said that. No. But so I was like, I'm gonna step back. I posted some old content. I know not everybody was happy with it, but I was like, I'm gonna post because I had like from 4 or 5 years ago. Some people haven't seen them. I'm sure you haven't seen all my videos. It's just like I post so much, you probably didn't see half of them. That's kind of kept my content going. But then I was like, I'm gonna step back, and then I wrote, I feel like I wrote some good stuff. Finally, taking my time, and I'm gonna start putting out some really good new content this next month, I think.
Nice.
So, but it was just, social media has changed. The game has changed. It's really they want more and more content, and unfortunately, for some of us, we're not used to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I feel like I tell Papi Chulo, that's what I call Will Smith, Papi. Tell him like, hey, I got this guy. Not anybody, tell anybody. I can come up with ideas,
That's all they need.
Just say, hey, I'll just write you stuff and email it. Do this. This will be funny. This will be funny. That's what I want to do. See, I kind of want to be like what you are, but in the other direction, And
I've done that with other companies. There's other companies I just pitch ideas, and that's it.
Yeah.
You can do that. I was like, they was like, hey, can you give us a couple ideas? And I'll sit there and write like 6 to 7 ideas, and that's it. And I get paid for that. But
that's where I think I want to be, because I feel like I can, or direct. I like directing too. Like I feel like I can direct and I can envision things. So ultimately, kind of like where you are, you went behind the camera, you could edit, you come up with ideas, you do that. And that's what you do. That's cool. And then you can really focus on your craft, I think for me in social media, I can't focus on my craft because I have to like deal with the social media world on top of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have to like be like, oh man, it's weird, but like I gotta post a story today. Oh gosh, what am I gonna do? Hey everybody, I'm over here at the park. Hey Knightley, get over here. Stop touching that squirrel. It's dead. Yeah. Anyways, it's a good day. selfie with my wife, like
Is that the Idaho accent? What is that?
yes, it just comes on in Idaho, baby. You know, but that's kind of like what I'm trying to find that balance because it's like I'm not. You knew me like when we were filming, I was focusing on that actual craft. Like I wasn't like, posting. I rarely posted Instagram stories. I rarely posted selfies or photos. It was usually videos. So I'm hoping that I can break through that like algorithm where I don't need to do that stuff. But I would love to be where you are ultimately and just be like, I'm just going to create and direct or something, like behind this cameras. And this is the stuff that I do. So that's where you are is where I want to be.
That's where you want to be?
Yeah. No, like in your house.
Oh, in my house.
I want to be right there behind you, rubbing them shoulders. That's what I mean. Where you are, that's what I want to be.
Got you.
Oh, you might better confuse that with all my analogies. But that's what I meant. So,
okay.
Yeah, dude. But I miss hanging out with you guys. I do. You, Jay, Oscar. It's usually the people we made videos with. It was just us. Yeah. But I liked because I was considered a big viner.
Yeah.
But I didn't like making vines with bigger viners. I like making vines with like people that wanted to make vines. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it was like you guys were like, I love creating content too. You guys were good actors. You had skills. I'm like, I kind of separate. It was like good and bad. Like I separated myself from the top notch. As you can tell, like these other big viners did other things, and they were all like a group. But I kind of separated myself because I was like, I just want to create. Like I'm not about the glamour and I mean Barcelona was fun, but I'm not about all the glamour because I want to create. That's what I want to do. I want to make content. I want to make people laugh. I just want to make like sketches.
I like that, and I want to be where you are because that's what I just like creating. I just like creating.
Pokemon cards.
I want to be where you're at, and with the Iron Man poster behind me. That's what
you want my Pokemon cards?
Yeah, I see that.
You want to be next to my Pokemon cards?
Yeah, that's what I want to be.
a lot of people want to be next to these cards.
Yeah, there's a spot right there. I can see myself.
I can see you. It's about 6'3". You got an inch for your head, right?
Yeah.
I got a small house. I'm short. I don't know. They make it specifically for your height.
The little houses you guys.
Yeah. My tiny house. Have you seen my video? Probably not. But I'm in a tiny house. I said, what's better than a tiny house? A tiny house. You get smaller, it's better. You know what I'm saying?
I have to do that.
But
I saw your Coyote Peterson parody.
Oh yeah,
I watched him.
Yeah, he's good.
That was hilarious.
I like doing stuff like that. And see, that's where I want to be. Maybe one day. I know we're running out of time here. Thank you so much for your time. But it's to create, kind of where you are, to be able to step back and just do that. And I think that's another reason why I moved to Idaho, because that's more of an opportunity because when I lived in California, just my mortgage was higher.
Yeah.
My bills were higher. Car insurance is higher. Believe it, dude. This is crazy. I probably don't know if I should say this because I don't want anyone else to move out here. But like my car insurance in California was like $1,600 every 6 months. And that's because I had like 4 cars or something. Not big cars. I had like a 2013 Tacoma, 2007 Sequoia.
Yeah.
Like they're not like amazing.
I've never seen the Lamborghini in your.
No. Yeah. I know. I sound all rich. I had like 4 cars. No, they were like normal people cars, and then like a little pickup truck, and then if we have our van so we could travel. But it was like $1,600. I moved here just by moving. It's $800 every 6 months.
Really?
My registration in California was $400 for one of my cars for 1 year. In Idaho, $400 for all 4 of my cars for 2 years.
How far Idaho
For
is?
2 So to me, I was like, I wanted to step back because I think it was just the cost of living was so high. And I wanted to be like, if I don't have to focus on trying to pay my mortgage, my car payments, all this stuff, I can like relax and try to get my mind in a better place, So that's what I'm hoping for still. It's been a year.
So now is Idaho is that home for you guys?
Idaho,
huh?
Ooh, yeah, it is. It's just I think we have some like 4 friends that live out here now. Family's gonna move out here. I think my parents want to retire here. It's just like cheaper. It's still hopefully it doesn't get too expensive, but it's like my parents could buy a house for like 300,000 or 400,000 still in a decent area. And retire, over there it's hard. Los Angeles, San Diego, it's expensive, but people hate, they're like, stop, you're big, because their houses are going up so high. They're like, stop it. Now we can't buy our own houses, It's just crazy. It's crazy. I don't even know what we're talking about. Will Smith, how's he doing? Text him for me. Put him on FaceTime.
I let him know.
Put him on the FaceTime. But dude, really, I miss you, bro. It was
Same
fun
here.
talking to you. Everybody check out Chris Ashley. Very talented. He has a TikTok and Instagram and all that good stuff, but follow Will Smith. If you don't know who that is, follow him.
Yeah.
The edits are by this right here, Chris Ashley, and basketball. I've seen some of your stuff with like ESPN, like basketball, like people dunking on. Remember my video before we end, that my idea that I never shot, how it feels to get dunked on?
No, I don't remember that one.
I wanted your son to come out. I was like, because he's the only guy I knew that could dunk, like personally. And he was gonna dunk on me, and then I was gonna like leave my body, and then, and I was gonna
still do that.
I was gonna go to heaven, and then I was gonna run into, and then they were gonna hand, like, it was just like what it feels like to get dunked on, and it was just gonna be all the Hall of Famers. Like looking at me. Yeah. It was like a full-on sketch. And I was like, this is Chris Ashley, like Allie. Like he likes this content. This is what he does good. And we just never got a chance to shoot it. But
we have to figure out a way to do that.
Yeah, we'll do it one day.
I think we still can pull it off.
Yeah, and it was like, and I'm just like sitting there. And then somebody gives me a certificate of like getting dunked on or something. They hand it to me, and then I come back to so yeah,
you have to do that.
Yeah, it's been like a 4-year idea that I never shot. But I have a lot of those, like 4 years. I just never shot it, just because I can't do it. Maybe I got to learn how to edit. How long did it take you before you leave to edit? Like to learn how to edit?
Doing it. I was doing it every day, so I don't know, like a couple of years, 3-4 years.
Oh gosh, I'm too old for that. I don't got 3-4 years.
I still do it daily. It's a daily thing for me.
Yeah, you're getting better. You're getting better.
Thanks,
I remember at first I was like, I like Zach King a little bit more, but
I
was like, bro,
going this way.
Yeah, he's not Zach King or anything, but it's
Right.
But he'll get there one day. No, you're one of my favorite editors, one of my favorite social media presence. I like your stuff. Every time you post, it's funny. So, dude, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to talk.
Thank you, man.
Miss you, man. Maybe one day we'll get to make content again. But everybody follow Chris Ashley. All his stuff will be in the description below. I call this a podcast, but it's really like a video cast. I just post it on like Facebook and YouTube. I have never posted it on like, I should put my podcast on so you can hear it. But usually I like the video and the interaction. I feel like it's better. It's kind of like impulsive. Like it's like the same.
Gotcha.
But don't be nervous, because this is, I bet you didn't know, this is the least viewed podcast on YouTube.
Is it?
The least.
Yeah, that does make me a little nervous.
Yeah, because it's like, but at least like if you were to flip the chart, I'd be on top. Hey, I'm there. But thanks, man.
Thank you,
really
man.
hope you have a great day. I'll give you a shirt back one day. I need it for now, but good talking to you. Love you, bro. So happy. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. Chris, you were my favorite I guess, what is it? People to make content with. I don't know what else that would be.
Likewise, man.
Yeah.
That's why we would drive 2 hours to go shoot with you.
Huh?
That's why me and Jay would go drive 2 hours to go shoot with you.
Yeah, it was fun. We were chilling, and you got free food, and that's $180.
Right?
But
I mean,
cool.
One time.
One time. You got free. It was fun. But until next time, thank you so much, Chris. We'll have Chris's son on the podcast when he's in the NBA.
Yes.
Woo, I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna look up his highlights and I'm posting. I'm post them on my channel. So
there you go.
Look for this kid right here.
There you go.
Thanks, bro.
Right,
really love you, man.
Good talking to you, man. Love you too.